seconds and counting. Team.
Hey, what's good, guys? It's Clutch and Timmy here, back in another video. And for today's video, we're talking about the Houston Rockets. A little bit of a change up. Usually we do Texans videos, but I mean, the Houston Rockets just came off of a thrilling win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Overtime win, actually, and arguably Jalen Green's best game of his career. He turned it on in the third and the fourth, and of course, overtime, he had a couple of good buckets. He did miss that one shot at the end of regulation. Should have went in and rolled around at the rim, but we ended up getting the win all in all. So, I mean, didn't matter too much, but it was a very thrilling game. One of the few games that have probably been this exciting. I mean, this season, we've had some pretty exciting games, but I don't think any have really reached this one. I'm going to read off the box score real quick. Jabari Smith, 3 rebounds, 16 assists. 16 points, 16 points, that's pretty good. You would like to see that from Jabari. Maybe get a few more rebounds. Only 3 from a guy who's supposed to be our center in this lineup. I'm not going to say that's worrisome. It still ended up getting the win, but 3 rebounds, I mean, he should get a couple more. Jalen Green, and arguably the best game of his career. Personally, I think this is his best game. 37 points, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds. And his shooting splits were 58, 64, and 100, which is absolutely insane. Super good efficiency. He got 9 rebounds and 7 assists. I mean, I think that's the best game of his career. I mean, efficiency-wise, points-wise, got in a mixture of rebounds and assists. He was involved everywhere. He even had a couple of blocks, a couple of steals. He was all over the court tonight. I mean, he was good on both ends, was able to score, was able to pass, was smart with the basketball. The team trusted him. The coach trusted him with the ball in his hands down to the wire when it really mattered. And, I mean, all in all, he ended up showing up. Fred VanVleet, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 13 points. Personally, I was a little bit underwhelmed. There was a couple of plays that were kind of just head scratchers. I remember one, I think it was in the third quarter. He had the ball with like maybe 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and he kind of just held it, and he just put up a dumb shot with the shot clock expiring. I mean, I didn't really understand that. There was a couple of times like that tonight. Not his best night, but I mean, he was still the leader. He was still that guy when the Rockets needed somebody. I mean, he was okay. Dylan Brooks, he had a couple of threes in overtime. The best player in overtime, probably. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. In the fourth quarter, he did have a couple of missed threes that were terrible. I mean, one was an air ball, and then one hit the rim. I mean, he wasn't the best of players in the fourth quarter, but when overtime came into play, I mean, he turned it on. 2 threes, as I said, elite defense. Got a big rebound, actually, as well. And Amin Thompson, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, and 25 points. 15 rebounds. As a guy who's playing as that point forward role, I mean, he got more rebounds than Jabari Smith. He got like 5 times as many rebounds as Jabari Smith. And Jabari Smith has maybe like an inch or 2 on him, and he's playing center. That's insane. But Amin Thompson, great tonight. He scored a couple of very difficult shots. Pretty good efficiency, I think. I think he shot I don't have the exact splits in front of me right now, but I think he shot 50-something%. But very good, very efficient. Was very he put his head down, very able to get to the rim. And there was one shot, I think it was in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. It was a mid-range jumper. It was a kind of a scary shot because when it left his hands, I thought it was going to miss. He's not usually used to taking those type of shots. I thought almost for sure it was going to hit the rim or maybe even air ball. If you remember that shot, it was I think 2 minutes left, somewhere around that range, and then he just put it up. And I was like, oh, no, what are we doing? And he ended up making it. So, I mean, that's good. But 15 rebounds, and a lot of those rebounds were second chance opportunity points. They were offensive rebounds. So great to see that from him. Very athletic guy. He's only getting better and better by the game. But yeah, very, very determined, able to get to the rim, able to bring down the rebounds. But yeah, Jock Landale, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 7 points. Wasn't the best of nights from Jock. I mean, he had his chances, he had his opportunities, but all in all, I mean, I guess he somewhat did his role. Would be nice to see him get maybe a couple more boards. Only played 20 minutes, though, so I guess it's decent for your backup center. Uncle Jeff, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 7 points. I mean, he kind of wasn't the best game of him as well, but he did his job. I mean, he I don't know. He was okay. Aaron Holiday, only 11 minutes, kind of surprising. Usually gets maybe a couple more. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 points. I mean, not much more you can say. He was okay. Jason Tate, 9 minutes, 1 rebound, 0 assists. Pretty off night from him, pretty bad. Reggie Bullock, 6 minutes, 3 rebounds, and he had a 3. So, I mean, I guess he did his role. 6 minutes, he had a 3. It's okay, I guess. But yeah, a very entertaining game. Reading off those stats is probably boring. I'm sorry for putting out through that. But, I mean, yeah, pretty good game. Very great game. Probably the best of the season. I loved what I saw. Jalen Green, probably the best game of his career. And then 10 straight wins. Puts us, I think, 1 game back from the Warriors still. The Warriors won tonight, I believe. So there's that. Yeah, they beat the Magic 101 and 93. So we're still 1 game behind the Warriors. It's going to go down to the wire. I think we play the Warriors April 4th. So that's going to be very, very exciting, very nerve-wracking. But to beat a team like the Thunder, 50-22, that's great. I mean, the Rockets, they're still in a rebuild type of mode. I mean, I don't want to say full rebuild, but they're still rebuilding. And to be able to be this competitive already, yes, we're tired of waiting, we're tired of losing, but they're pretty damn competitive right now. To beat the Thunder in overtime, show the resilience, show the firepower, the offensive firepower down in overtime. Jalen Green scoring 37, and then Thompson scoring 25. The rebounding from the guards, I think, was very exceptional. Fred VanVleet to get 5 rebounds at his height, I mean, it's pretty damn good. Jalen Green, 9 rebounds. That's amazing. That's more than you can ask for. And then Thompson, 15 rebounds. That's even more than we can ask for. I feel like the rebounding from the guards, it was there. You kind of want to see it a little bit more from the forwards. Dylan Brooks, he had 4. He was okay. But Jabari Smith, again, going back to that, only 3 rebounds. I feel like that was a big part of why the game was so close and then why we were losing down into the 4th quarter. We couldn't secure rebounds, especially on the offense, or especially on the defensive end. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they kept getting offensive rebounds after offensive rebounds, and that was kind of one thing that was holding us back. They kept getting second chance points, and especially their bench unit. They were putting up shots and they were missing, but they were able to get the rebound and being able to put the putback. So, I mean, that's one thing that the Rockets gonna have to improve on. I'm sure. I mean, Udoka's probably gonna be on them for that. But I mean, yeah, very good game. I liked what I saw. Sorry if it was a little bit boring. I'm not the best of a Rockets video maker. I'm more of a Texans guy. But yeah, I mean, very good win. Puts us 1 game behind in the play-in still. We still have to play the Warriors at the end of the season. I think it's one of the last few games, so that's gonna probably be one of the games for the play-in. But yeah, let me know what y'all guys think about the Rockets, how they've been doing. 10-game win streak. I'm very excited. Probably the most in tune I've been to the Rockets for over the past couple years. But yeah, let me know what y'all guys think. It's been Clutch Eater Entertainment, and hope you guys have a good day. Peace.